The galaxy had one unbreakable rule: do not provoke the humans. The warning was whispered by dead empires, carved onto ruined worlds, and encoded into the stars themselves. No one dared test it. For ages, until today, as alien war fleets surround Earth, humanity's last and most dangerous weapon, prepares to awaken. A lone human voice crackles through the void. "You've knocked. Time to meet who answers." The vault of warnings had not spoken in 1,000 cycles. Now its cold, metallic voice echoed through the High Council room on Concordium Prime. "Do not provoke the humans," it whispered, like a curse. The elders trembled. They had all heard the legend of the Vra Dominion, the kingdom that mocked that warning and was erased from history. But not all listened. On the edge of known space, the Karnic realm prepared. High Executive Rashtow stood on the bridge of the Blood Oath, his crimson scales catching the glow of faraway stars. His warlords surrounded him, armored and sneering at the thought of Earth's supposed fury. "They are myths," Rashtow growled, shark teeth flashing. "They bleed like any prey. The order was given. Lunar research stations orbiting Earth's moon, places of peace, of science, of hope, never stood a chance. Karnic battleships punched through the quarantine grid with savage force. Drop pods rained molten death. Screams filled the void of space. Survivors were dragged before cameras, beaten and bloodied. "This is your warning, humans," Rashtow snarled, crushing the life from a human officer on a live galactic feed. "We are coming for your world." Across the galaxy, quiet fell. Then came the whispers. "Do not provoke the humans." The message reached Earth. Steady rise in tension. Deep beneath the Pacific Ocean, within the classified command center of Earth's Strategic Deterrence Section, alarms blared. The code was clear. SBURD Protocol Omega. Trigger the ESS Oblivion Fong. General Cashin Grim Voss stood motionless in the darkened launch bay. The towering man's presence hushed even the battle-hardened operators around him. His black battle armor absorbed the red emergency lights. A predator, stalking in stillness. Voss stared at the feed of the massacre. Not a flicker of emotion. Crossed his scarred face. His second-in-command, Commander Ilya Chin, approached carefully. "Sir, Karnic forces have withdrawn. They broadcasted the killings across the Concordium network. They wanted to send a message." Voss nodded slowly, voice low, like steel dragged across stone. "They did." He turned toward the massive blast doors, leading to the Oblivion Fong. "Now, they'll receive ours." Mounting intensity, war begins. As the dreadnought prepped for launch, Concordium diplomats sent desperate pleas. "Do not reply. Do not escalate. Earth must not respond. Do not provoke. Further war." Voss listened to none of it. In the command center, he stood before his elite crew. Every operative chosen from Earth's deadliest units. The Karnics wanted legends. His voice cut through silence like a blade. "We will show them what stories are made of." His gaze swept the room. "They believe Earth is weak. They believe we forgot how to fight war." His eyes burned ice cold. "We will tell them." The Oblivion Fong, a warship banned by every interstellar treaty, slipped into space under full cloak. Its hull, obsidian black, swallowed starlight. Its drives released nothing. It became a ghost. The first Karnic patrol vanished. The second, gone in a flash of silent light. The third managed a panic broadcast. "It's not a ship, it's everywhere, we can't track it." Then silence. Inside the Oblivion Fong, Voss watched the destruction unfold. Controlled chaos, no survivors, no proof. "The Karnics are pulling back, sir," said Captain Chin. "They're scared. Should we let them retreat?" Voss's mouth curled into a ghost of a smile. "No. They lit the fire." He leaned forward. "We are the Inferno. Escalation. Galaxy trembles. The Fong bypassed the Karnak defense grid. It appeared inside the home fleet. Total shock. Kinetic rods, near light speed. Capital ships torn like paper. Particle beams sliced hulls clean. Entire planets went dark. On the burning bridge of the Blood Oath, Rashtau trembled. "How?" Then a voice crackled through the flames. "Rashtau!" The alien ruler froze. He knew the voice. "I'm coming." Inside the Karnak capital ship, the walls exploded. Through smoke and fire stepped Voss. Black armor gleaming, red eyes burning. He moved like death itself. Every strike fatal. No blade touched him, no shield stopped him. In the throne room, Rashtau waited. Burned, scarred, glaive in hand. "You'll die for what you've done, human." Voss strode forward. "I already did." Steel met plasma. Claws met armored gauntlets. At last, a crack. Rashtau's weapon shattered. Voss drove it through the Karnak's chest. As the alien gasped his last, "You wanted to see human fear." His whisper was fire. "Instead, you found human rage." Climax. The galaxy awakes. Across the stars, every screen flickered to life. Rashtau's broken body lay beneath the flag of Earth. The message burned itself into history. Do not anger the humans. Back aboard the Fong, Voss stood at the viewing platform. "Status?" "Karnak forces, 98% eliminated," Chin replied. "No command left. Civilians, begging for mercy." Voss's voice stayed cold. "Silence them." Concordium channels exploded with threats. "Cease fire! Sanctions! Emergency trial!" Elder Jither demanded. "General Voss, this is not your war. Stand down or face revenge." Voss waited, then replied, "Your treaties protected the Karnaks. They butchered civilians under your watch. You whispered your warnings, while we buried our dead." Jither snapped, "You won't survive what comes next." Voss's eyes narrowed. "We always do." The final war begins. Spectre, the ship's AI, chimed. Admiral-class armadas spotted. 12 Concordium battle groups. Conflict in 30 hours. Voss turned to his crew. "Send word to Earth. Code Black. Trigger Sol defense grid. The age of hiding is over." The crew tensed. Code Black meant only one thing. Total war. The ghost ship strikes. The Oblivion Fong moved like shadow. The first battle group didn't see it. The second died in silence. 3 Concordium fleets eliminated, Spectre reported. "Minimal resource waste." "They'll double their numbers," Chin warned. Voss smiled. "Good. More targets." The Concordium High Council panicked. "They're not fighting a war. They're erasing our ability to wage one." The end of empires. Final coordinates arrived. Concordium Prime. Chin hesitated. "Sir, you're not seriously—" "They declared war on humanity," Voss said coldly. "I plan to return the favor." The largest fleet in galactic history assembled, 1,500 warships. The Oblivion Fong faced them alone. Voss stood in black armor, eyes calm, voice lethal. Time to show them why they were told. Do not provoke the humans. Heavy ships, in perfect synchronized bursts, fired their railguns, cutting through multiple targets at once. EMP blasts crippled carrier ships before pinpoint strikes vaporized them. Panic spread across the Concordium fleet. "We can't lock them. Our aiming arrays are useless. We're blind." The Oblivion Fong danced through the chaos, a predator among prey, cold and deliberate. Voss stood at the center of it, motionless. "Maintain tempo. No mercy. No survivors." The armada split. Desperate admirals barked conflicting orders. Ships collided, fired into their own forces, or fled in terror. On the bridge of the High Admiral's flagship, The Ascendant Spear, the Supreme Admiral, clenched, shaking claws. How? How? Voss's voice came through the emergency line. You built your fleets on numbers. We built ours on survival. The Oblivion Fong appeared directly alongside the Ascendant Spear and fired at point-blank range. The alien flagship disintegrated instantly. Back on Concordium Prime, fear became despair. Reports flooded in. 80% fleet loss. The human ship is systematically destroying us, the Supreme Elder whispered to no one. This is destruction. The remaining fleet broke and fled. The Oblivion Fong did not pursue. Voss stared at the trembling projection of Concordium Prime. Open channel. The galactic network buzzed alive. Billions of species across the galaxy watched. Voss's voice rang with icy finality. We did not seek this war. You forced it upon us. You lied. You sent the Karnics to slaughter civilians. You betrayed your own rules. Your empire is finished. The Concordium elders appeared on screen, faces pale and beaten. Elder Jithther managed only a whisper. What do you want? Voss stared, unblinking. Nothing. We do not want your kingdom. We do not want your tribute. We do not want your connections. He paused. One heartbeat. We only want you to remember. He pressed the control. The Oblivion Fong powered its guns again, this time aimed at the planet itself. Panic exploded. In the Concordium chamber. No, stop, please. The weapons stopped. Voss let the silence hang like a blade. Remember this kindness. You had one chance. His voice became a razor. Do not provoke the humans again. The transmission cut.